Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Joffy Noodle Legs here today. I hope you're all doing well. We're here today with another Noodle film review. Sorry about that. We're looking at one of my favourite sort of modern kind of horror films, I suppose, and it's The Woman. Now, this is the Arrow edition, which is different to the original one that came out. I think I still have a copy of that somewhere, I think. Anyway, this is the Arrow edition. This comes with a slipcase. It comes with the movie, and it also comes with another movie called Offerings, which is the film before The Woman. It's like a prequel, if you like. And it comes with a booklet, which is really, really cool. So that's this edition of The Woman. This is the limited edition one, which is really cool. So I'll give you a little synopsis. The film sort of starts with a young, the daughter of the main family of the story, by the pool. So she's by the pool. I'm not sure if I think they're at like a sort of friends sort of barbecue sort of party, which seems to be quite popular in America. And then we meet the father and the mother of the family.
Thanks.
Dina wants to talk to you.
What makes you say that, Belle?
She just was telling me.
Dina wants to talk to me. She wants to talk to. I'll take one of those burgers when those burgers are ready. Are those burgers ready yet, Belle?
I don't. I'll check.
Good. Hey, keep an eye on Dawn. She's acting like a clapboard again.
So we've met the daughter and the father and the mother, and they've also got a younger daughter and a son. So they're like a sort of average, normal American kind of family. So then we cut to the father chatting with the son in the car about, I think, about basketball.
How'd you do, bud?
8 out of 10, Dad.
Consistently?
The last one and once before that. I think I got the hang of it though.
Gotta hit your free throws to win ball games.
I know. That guy's got a major thing for Peg. He's pretty much a douche. They went out like one time.
Is that so?
We then join them at home, doing what normal families do. The mum rolling up cigarettes and the father playing with a gun.
Fed the dogs yet?
Ryan will do it when he gets up. Dogs can read.
It's kind of nice when it's quiet like this, isn't it?
Anyway, so after that, we've got a little bit of jibber jabber going on. At the moment, everything seems quite normal, right? And, well, normal as it could be, I suppose. And then the father goes out towards his shed, or his sort of like a barn sort of shed sort of thing. He's got the bottom of their large garden. And he's also got a quad bike, and he gets on the quad bike with his gun. He's obviously going off hunting. I think that's his sort of hobby. So he sort of drives off that hunting. You can hear his dogs barking in the shed as well. So he goes out hunting and then comes back unsuccessfully, where he's greeted by his lad.
How's the average?
7-10. Pretty consistent.
Good. That's good.
Did you catch anything?
Does it look like I got anything?
I should turn down the hands.
Fine, you do that. And then come along with me, babe.
Me too?
Sure, sweetie, you too. Follow us, son.
So he's come back unsuccessful from his hunt, and his family are all there in the house, and he wants them to come to the shed room, because the shed, underneath the shed, it's almost got like a basement as well, and he wants the family to come down there because he wants them to help him clear it all out, because he's got a brand new project that he wants to do, so he wants them to help out.
Watch your step. Okay. I want you guys to move all this junk from the south end to the other side of the cellar. And you sweep up the floor.
Before dinner?
Yes, before dinner, Peg.
Why?
Because your dad asked you to. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Brian?
No. Where do you want us to move all the stuff?
In the dump trailer. If it's small and burnable, put it in the burn barrel. We're gonna need some gloves. There's a couple pair on the barn. Have you?
So as once that's all done and they've all agreed to do it, the wife asks him what's his plans.
I've got some things to do at the house.
Chris? Why are we doing this?
You'll see. Trust me on this one.
So that they clear it all out, and then you see the wife at the home, and she's looking at the window, and you hear a lot of sort of drilling and banging going on underneath the sort of cellar of the shed, and she's wondering what's going on.
What's he doing?
Peggy, you scared the hell out of me.
Sorry. I couldn't sleep.
Well, try. It's going on.
What's Dad doing?
Anyway, some things in the film happen, which I'm not going to say because I'm not going to spoil that bit. But then he invites his family down to the basement of the shed to show you his new project.
Who wants to go down to the cellar with me?
What do you have in there? A mountain lion?
This is a hell of a lot better than a mountain lion, son.
Dad? What is this?
God only knows where she's been living, Peg. In the woods, in caves. We're gonna help her.
We need a big band-aid.
That's right. That's the first thing we're gonna fix. She's been wounded. We'll get right to it. Okay. We are all going to have to share in the responsibility of taking care of her. Ground rules. No touching. I learned the hard way that our friend here likes to bite.
She bit you.
She took an inch off my finger. Swallowed it.
Jesus. What are we gonna do with her?
I'm gonna train her, man. Civilize her.
So he's got something down in the basement there which he's found, and it's no big sort of secret. It's a woman. Okay, he found, whilst he was out hunting, he saw this woman that was living sort of like, pretty much like wildly. Anyway, he sort of captured her, and he's pinned her up down in his basement. and like he said, while he was doing that, she bit his finger off. So why has he captured this woman? Um, and does she escape? What did the family think of it? Is he going to be found out? What is it's a sort of bizarre thing going on here. Like I said, 'cause they seem quite a normal family, but then it sort of twists to like they're not so normal. Well, he's not anyway. Um, so what's going to happen? You need to watch it and find out. Because it takes it's one of those films you thought, wow, okay, why would you do that sort of thing? And it's quite a graphic and disturbing movie. But you need to watch it and find out. What did I think of it? I absolutely adore this film. It's really cool. I've seen it 2 or 3 times since it's released now. I don't tend to. I'm not one of those people that watches films over. Well, and that's a lie because I do watch films over and over and over. I watch Pieces and Friday the 13th and Alien all the time. Um, but these sort of films, I like to watch them, but I like to give myself a gap between them just so I forget things. So I watched it again and it was still amazing. It's really, really cool. It's quite a disturbing film. What a strange thing. It's like he's got quite a high job. You know, he works for like the courts and then he's got a bizarre hobby of this and keeping these dogs, which I think they're like German Shepherds, but he keeps them like wild almost. So yeah, it's got some strange things going on, which unfolds throughout the story, and I'm not going to tell you because no spoilers on my channel. So yeah, it's a great film. The pluses of the film, it looks amazing. It's really, really cool. It's really well acted. I liked all the characters, even the father and the son, who are like the bad guys in the film. I still like their characters. They played really, really well. And she was awesome. Absolutely fantastic. And it's got a very disturbing final act of the film. So that is worth watching alone. And it's extremely gory. The gore is very subtle. It's not like splatter or blood spraying. It's like quite realistically done. So it's quite gory. It's really cool. Negatives of the film, I can't think of any, to be honest. I will watch The Offspring, which is the other film in here, and I might do a review of that as well, because I think the only way you can get The Offspring is in here, in this set. You can get this on Arrow, the single film of the woman, and you can normally pick it up for about £8 if you sort of wait for the Arrow sales in HMV and online and stuff and Amazon. And you can normally pick it up for about £8, the normal sort of version, but obviously that version doesn't come with the other film. But it's an amazing film and I recommend you picking it up. It's awesome. I'm going to score this an awesome watch and give it a 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 sort of movie for me. I don't know why. It just lacks a little something. I can't put my finger on it. But it just lacks a little something. If anything, I think it's probably I would like to see some more of her trying to escape and sort of like escape attempts not happening right or things like that. I would have liked to see more of that. But there we go. You can't have everything, can you? But a great film. The Woman, 9 out of 10. Any of you guys seen it? If you have, let me know down below what you thought of it. I thought it was an incredible film. What an original, amazing idea. And I think this is what the horror genre needs more of, is directors and that coming up with more original ideas. This is based on a book, I believe, but sort of like more original sort of ideas rather than copying a genre thing, you know, like you would get like slasher movies pretty much being like slasher movies, or you'll get movies like Chainsaw Massacre making multiple episodes and not actually going anywhere with it. That's why sometimes when you get original stories like this, um, that are fantastic, like one-offs, and I think that's what the genre kind of lacks. But lately, there's been quite a few films that have been coming out that look like they are one-offs. Like there's one on Arrow I really want called The Leech. I've not picked that up yet, but I do want to get that at some point. There's films like that, they look like a sort of a one-off, and I thought Two Witches was a bit of a one-off. Although it was based on witchcraft, it was still like a one-off, and like Let the Right One in the vampire genre, but it was a different take on it. So it was like a one-off. I love films like that are not afraid to go to do something a little bit different, and that's what The Woman does. It's a great film. Please check out some horror channels, guys, before the next video. Check out Horror Hands, The Horror Geek, Manvy Film, RS Designs, Pizzawell, I Am the Ice Lord, and of course Sarah of Horror. Until next time, look after yourselves, look after one another, and I really hope I'll see you all soon.